Hands up, doing reasonably well at it. Part of the book on the fight was Margarito's not a jabber, doesn't have the kind of jab that will bother Pacquiao. First 3 rounds, Margarito's jab is bothering Pacquiao. Good, straight left hand by Pacquiao. Brought it around Margarito's glove and landed flush. Another one.
Who wish they could be here. Ladies and gentlemen, let's get ready to rumble! Fighting out of the blue corner, standing with head trainer Roberto Garcia, wearing black with red, officially weighing 150 pounds. His professional record, 38 victories, including 27 knockouts with 6 defeats. From Tijuana, Baja California Norte, Mexico, the 3-time champion of the world, El Tornado de Tijuana, Antonio Margarito. And fighting out of the red corner, standing with head trainer Freddie Roach, wearing white with gold. Official weight, 144 1/2 pounds. Professional record, 51 victories, including 38 knockouts, with 3 defeats and 2 bouts even. From Sarangani Province, Philippines, the 7-time champion of the world, Manny Pacquiao!
Manny! Limpia, buena suerte, touch him up, let's have a great fight.
Antonio Margarito has said that
Manny, you ready?
Already it has been a tumultuous evening in Cowboy Stadium. Prior to the fight, Antonio Margarito's hand-wrapping exercise was, because of his recent history, carefully observed, probably the most carefully watched hand wrap ever, and of course Pacquiao's hand wrap was so... There were fierce and heated words on both sides. Eventually it was determined that a drug test after the fight will have to be the measure of whether Margarito has taken a banned substance, and Pacquiao, for his part, gave no indication that he ever considered not entering the ring to fight. So here they are.
and Margarito starting with a decent jab.
Something surely he has worked on in training. The question there, of course, Margarito with his normal power, if Margarito hunches over and brings himself down to him a little bit.
What I'm surprised about is Margarito's jab, which is a very good move. And that seems to be at this stage, the most dominant punch in the fight has been his left jab.
And the last thing people expected to see was Antonio Margarito standing in the middle of the ring and boxing with Manny Pacquiao, but that's what's happened so far. There's a left hand over the top for Manny that brings the crowd to life for him.
But Manny needs to try to catch Margarito very well. And if you notice, after most fights when we interview him, he tells you how I was smart, I played it a little safe, I made adjustments. He's a very intelligent fighter.
Margarito has thrown almost exclusive.
Margarito has shown a good jab, especially early in the round, but Pacquiao's dominated this round with a right hook, with a straight left hand to the body.
Well, he's won maybe the round, but I don't think he's dominated. I think I see a lot of effectiveness with the jabs of Margarito's too.
The speed advantage is unquestioned, and you saw Pacquiao's blazing.
Relax now, relax now. It's beautiful.
Mientras él se mueve para donde él quiera, los golpes van los mismos, ¿ok? Usted
Our same
bien calmadito, el jab
Close up,
largo, largo,
long
largo,
jab,
y
long
el
jab,
izquierdo
long
con
jab,
jab.
and
Entonces,
take him on with the
no, la
left,
derecha,
the
déjese
jab,
ir,
and then the
pero
right,
rápida.
but
Agua.
all right, drink a little water.
Fíjense, bien.
How you feeling? Good?
La cubeta me mete de aquí para adelante.
CompuBox numbers in round
¿Ok,
one were
Paco?
fairly even. Pacquiao was 16 out of 63. Margarito 13 out of 53. The shock of the round, Margarito throwing 44 jabs out of 53 punches.
I gave the round slightly to Pacquiao because he landed some pretty clean punches, but the left jab seems to be becoming more of a factor as the fight.
Very low, but he has had trouble getting rolling in the early parts of some of his fights, notably the Paul Williams fight. Margarito still content to stand in the middle of the ring and box with Manny Pacquiao, has not tried to drive him to the ropes. The referee is Lawrence Cole. He's the son of Texas State Commission head Dickie Cole, and you usually see him at major
Fights.
Yeah,
And
he
here
makes
Margarito.
adjustments.
Margarito has landed not only some shots, he landed a headbutt followed by a right hand. These are hard shots from a big man.
And the size has been a big factor in this fight, as I see right here. Here you see Pacquiao land beautiful punches, even with his defense up. Margarito still was getting good punches because of the accurate pinpoint punching power of Pacquiao. But also, you notice at the end of all of this,
But speed belongs to Pacquiao, and so he rallies back there. Still, the loss of power from punching up could be a factor in the fight. Pacquiao beginning to focus a little more to the body, I think. That would probably be a good idea.
I still see the same facial expression that Margarito had when he fought Cotto.
I mean, you're not supposed to be on the ropes against Margarito, and there he is on the ropes, Emmanuel.
Well, I think the size, I keep saying size, but I just see that being a big factor in this fight right now, the way it's going.
That was the first time that Pacquiao found his body against the ropes. And if there was one thing Freddie Roach harped on throughout training, it was, don't put your back on the ropes. Never.
Looks like Pacquiao is a little bit more in the mode that we saw him as a lighter fighter when he would go toe-to-toe more with some of the great Mexican fighters that he beat south of lightweight.
Good left hook inside left cross inside by Pacquiao. He lands the right hook too, as Margarito. Uppercuts for Margarito, his favorite punch. He landed both the left and the right hand uppercut there.
This is why when you asked me, did Margarito have a chance, I said yes. Mainly a lot because of that Margarito is at this stage, even though he may be winning the fight.
Brand new experience for Pacquiao, of course, fighting a man this big. Delectable experience perhaps for Margarito, fighting a man this small. Couple of power shots at the end of the round, though, for Manny Pacquiao.
All right, listen to me. It's too early to start banging with this guy. Let's break him down a little bit more with the boxing. Okay? We need to box.
Brad, okay, makinig ka. Masyadong maaga pa na kunin natin siya ng ganong sitwasyon. Masyadong maaga. Okay?
When I was giving you the keys to victory earlier, I said Margarito didn't work left uppercuts or right uppercuts through the middle because in the past it's shown that Pacquiao is very vulnerable for punches up through the center.
Active round, CompuBox count, 27-76 for Pacquiao, 26 of 85 for Margarito. They are separated by a punch or two in terms of landed punches in the first couple of rounds of the fight. But a lot of Margarito's lands are jabs, and most of Pacquiao's are power punches inside. You heard Freddie Roach saying to Pacquiao, it's too early to start trying to bang this guy around. You need to soften him up a little more.
It's been a long time since Manny Pacquiao looked vulnerable, and he's looked a little vulnerable here early.
Pacquiao pressing the speed advantage. Margarito still fighting for him, an unfamiliar fight in the middle of the ring, boxing with his little right hook inside for Pacquiao. Despite the vaunted Pacquiao power, none of these punches seem to be really bothering Margarito. They're just landing. Good right hook inside by Pacquiao, landed on the chin. Now Margarito talks to Lawrence Cole about headbutts. Pacquiao flirts with the corner there, then moves away. Now his back is against the ropes. Margarito tries to press the action. Pacquiao hits him flush with a big left hand, and then flurries and backs Margarito off again. Pacquiao using the hand speed advantage to get Margarito off of it.
It does look like, Emmanuel, that Manny Pacquiao has figured out something in Margarito in the last minute or so.
Yeah, the one thing he's got to do is punch in flurries and get in and out. Just trying to force a knockout is not going to happen. He's got to eventually catch him with a clean shot. But in the meantime, I still see that the weight difference of Margaritos is pushing through and forcing Manny to back. And it's a difference in moving side to side, but he's pushing him straight back.
Good right hand shot by Margarito around Pacquiao's guard. I think one thing Pacquiao's discovered in this round is that Margarito's gloves are split, and he can throw his left hand straight up the middle. If Pacquiao hadn't won the round before the last 10 seconds, he might have stolen it.
Yeah.
Tama to, tama.
Beautiful.
Tinawag lalong. Tinawag lalong. Ayaw, Juan. Okay.
There you go.
Okay, Brad.
I like it.
Todos los golpes bien seguros, ¿ok? Pero con la presión, métasele.
But pressure. Go in, get in on the inside and boom, boom, boom. Okay. Not too far away. Not when he's moving. I want secure punches.
Here you see Pacquiao land beautiful punches, even with his defense up. Margarito still was getting good punches because of the accurate pinpoint punching power of Pacquiao. But also, you notice at the end of all of this here, Margarito still was getting good punches because of the accurate pinpoint punching power of Pacquiao. But also, you notice at the end of all of this here,